My name is Michael Carrasco. I've been involved in real estate management, residential units now for 14 years. I manage an apartment complex here in downtown Salt Lake City. At one time, my entire portfolio had about 600 units, I think, somewhere in that neighborhood. Right now, I currently oversee about 100. I was introduced to IREM, I would say 10 years ago. In fact, it's my 10-year anniversary to be precise. It was 10 years ago that I was introduced to IREM through a friend because they knew the struggles that I was having. Property management was really new to me, and I didn't have a lot of understanding. In fact, when I first came on the scene, the manager before me basically walked up to me, took these set of keys, handed them to me, and said, "Here you go." And that's all that I had. So I had a friend who told me about IREM, and I was really interested in that. So I looked it up and found out that they had a course. I believe it's called RES 201, which is basically, it gives an overview of all the management information for starting out that will really help you. So I took this course. It was a week-long course. And I got to tell you, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun in addition to so much knowledge that had been given to me. During this week-long course, they had all kinds of things, exercises, study companions with workbooks, things you could do that would help teach you more about IREM and what it's all about. But not only that, but the do's and don'ts of residential management. I mean, coming into this with only a set of keys, I really didn't have a lot of knowledge. And so this course was essential in helping me learn a lot of things and saved me a lot of trouble in the long run. In fact, it was 2 years into my management before I even took the course. And I remember kept thinking the whole way through the course, I wish I had this to begin with. Because if I had it to begin with, it would have saved me so much trouble. I mean, there's some things that you have to learn, trial by fire. But there were a lot of things that they talked about that really would have saved me a lot of problems in the very beginning. I thought the instructors were fantastic. I thought the fact that they were able to convey their thoughts clearly and concisely was fantastic. And we had a lot of fun with it too. I really consider it a really valuable course that I took. And I love IREM. I really do. Now being in it 10 years, I love the fact of getting together on a monthly basis where I can network with my fellow professionals. I love the training that we get from these, as well as some of the things behind the scenes that people don't normally get to see on certain real estate sites. For instance, we got to go behind the training center at the Jazz training complex, or behind the sites at City Creek Center to see the inner workings. That was a lot of fun because it gives me an idea of how other things are done at other properties as well and what they do. And I really enjoy that. You might notice up here on the wall, up here I've got my IREM certificate, which is an accredited residential manager certificate. And what that certificate is, and I've hung it on the wall since the day I got it. For me, that's something special. I like it because it kind of said, hey, you completed this course. Did it shut off?
No, you're good.
Sorry.
No, keep going. You're doing just fine.
The thing I like about this certificate is that it shows a great accomplishment in my life, I think. Going through that course and then being able to complete the course, which you took an exam, and passing, I just keep it up there because it shows that it was an accomplishment in my life and with an organization that I hold in high esteem, and I believe the world holds in high esteem as well. The other thing I've got right below it is my professional code of ethics. One of the great things about IREM that I thought was really fantastic is when you join IREM, you swear to a code of ethics. And I know there are a lot of people in this industry that could really use this code of ethics. And I hear it from a lot of tenants coming from other properties when they come here, how much they appreciate when they notice that on the wall. And even when I point it out, I say, hey, I live by this. This is how I run the business here. And it's not something I've just put on my wall. I live by that. And I think it's wonderful that they hold me to that standard, that they hold me to a higher standard than just go out there and do whatever, but that they have this code of ethics that they want me to stand by. I think that's wonderful, and I really enjoy it. All the things that IREM offers, it's fantastic. There are different courses for all different things. I mean, they have courses in maintenance and in human resources. They have a course in ethics. They have courses in finance. All different kinds of courses that can help you as a manager become better at what you do and make you a more valuable asset for those that you work for. I mean, right here, I keep my books, my IRA books right over here so that I can refer to them whenever I need to. This one's on financial real estate, financial tools. And it has all kinds of information in here and things from the class that if I have questions, I can always come back and take a look at it. And I've got quite a few here because I really enjoy the instruction. I think one of the main things that I really like about IREM, not only does it give classes and support and networking, but I just love the organization itself. The standards that they've set, that they hold to, and what it means. IREM, the Institute of Real Estate Management. And whenever I tell people about it, I always explain it's an organization that I belong to that helps me to become a better me, a better professional in my field. And I really like that. And I'm very grateful to be part of this organization. And my advice would be to anyone who would like to look more into it, ask questions, find out, look it up on the internet, find out what you can do to become part of it, because I guarantee you will not regret that move. I always look at these keys, as I talked about before, how special they are to me. You know, these keys go to everywhere on my property and open all different kinds of doors and open things. And I kind of equate that to what IREM has done for my life. It has the keys that opens a lot of doors that I couldn't get into otherwise. And you know, every time I look at these keys, it kind of reminds me of the trouble I had when I first started out, but how IREM has been able to help me out. And I know that you too, if you take the time to look into this, you'll find that it'll help you out in many ways. Go for it.